You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Hello again, everyone. We are here once again, playing the Somnium Files, the Insomnia Files. And as that lovely little intro showed, so last time we synced with Mizuki to try and get her speaking again and get some answers. We found out some stuff about her father having been the one to message her to come to the park, and that he's probably involved in his wife's murder in some way because his car was also involved. And then we went to go find him, and he was dead already. So yeah, that poor child witnessed two of her parents dead in, like, how many days has it been? Has it only been like 2 days? It hasn't been that long. Does the log show anything? No, of course not. Does the menu have anything? I don't think so. Oh, also, I meant to bring this up before. I know that there's a flowchart. I went into it, like, towards the very beginning of the game because I'm dumb and didn't realize how you're supposed to close the game. I didn't notice this. But, I will not be looking at the flowchart at all. At least during my first, like, playthrough or timeline or whatever. I'm assuming that this game works similarly to how the Zero Escape games worked, where there's, like, multiple endings, multiple paths. I don't like looking at the flowchart to know anything about the decisions that I'm making, because I feel like that'll, like, weigh on me. I just want to play it naturally without any, you know, anything affecting my decisions that I'm making. So it's been working okay for me so far. I'm gonna continue to do that. Also, apologies to anyone who has been giving me hints or anything, if there's been anyone giving me hints or tips. I've been really enjoying this game, so I've been playing it quite a lot, and I'll probably play through a lot of the game before this even starts releasing on YouTube, so I may not see it until very late. But any comments are appreciated anyways. I actually want to look at, well, we're here, persons. I thought it said personas. I was like, what? Iris, because we haven't seen some of these. Profession: high school senior internet idol. Like singing, dancing, the occult. Iris's Mizuki. Dislikes scary people. Of note, Ota is not in the likes section. Hobbies: singing, dancing, let's plays. Skills: running extremely fast. Okay. Iris is an internet idol musician belonging to the entertainment office Lemniscate. Her stage name is Aset, but her fans all call her Tessa. She is Hitomi's daughter and good friends with Ota and Mizuki. Yeah, only likes Mizuki, apparently. I mean, I don't blame her for not adding that to her likes. Hitomi is an elementary school teacher. She likes children, okonomiyaki, friends, Iris, Mizuki. Dislikes antisocial people, war, sickness. Hobbies: reading, gardening, watching zombie movies. Skills: plays the video game involving shooting down alien invaders. Isn't that called, what is that one called? Space Invaders? Gaming runs in her family. Gaming runs in my family too. My mom and my grandpa both played video games. Hitomi is Iris's mother and unmarried. Her parents died in an accident when she was 17. She raised Iris alone. Due to an injury in the past, she can't move her right arm. An injury in the past. I wonder when in the past. If the accident with her parents is what? Was she involved in that? And that's what happened to her arm? Renju. Entertainment company and maid cafe manager. Likes unusual things. Dislikes ordinary things. Okay. Hobbies: work. Skills: enjoys songwriting. Renju manages the entertainment office Lemniscate and maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. He is the ex-husband of Shoko Nadami and Mizuki's father. He has been Date's close friend for 5 years. Interesting. Ota. Profession: light novel author, self-declared. Likes Tessa and chocolate. Well, one of those things is good. Actually, both of those things is good. I actually like, what I've seen of Iris so far. Dislikes Tessa's enemies, preachy people. Hobbies: net idols, maid cafes. Skills: cooking omelet rice, driving, sock puppeting. Ota is Mayumi's son, an enthusiastic follower of A-Set. He often pushes the boundary between idols and fans. He writes his own light novels and gets editing advice from his friend Mizuki. Mayumi. A part-time worker. She's a part-time worker in her own restaurant? Okay. Likes floral patterns, Ota Takiro. Dislikes witches, everything that witch does. Hobbies: cleaning the shop, making soy sauce. Skills: everyday cuisine, obscure puns. Overview: Mayumi is Ota's mother over 30 years ago. Oh, I thought that was a period, not a comma. I was like, what? Over 30 years ago, she and her husband took out significant loans to open Matsushita Diner near the Kawasaki district. She has been running the diner ever since. Lately, her memory has begun to get spotty. I wonder if that's gonna come up. Like, who she got loans from. Interesting. Because we might be working with, like, cults and stuff going on because of what Iris was talking about. And they love to drop hints in these games for, like, stuff that you're like, what? That's dumb. And then it's actually, like, what's going on. Pewter. Engineer at ABIS, the special investigation team of the Metropolitan Police. Likes multiples of 16. Chairs. Toko Roten. Amore? Okay. Dislikes bugs, cats. Alright, okay, this guy can leave. I mean, he dislikes bugs, but he dislikes cats too. Conservatives, cyclopses. Hobbies: working with machines, collecting dojins, magical girls. Okay, like, this guy is good except for the cats part. Building models, imitating vuvuzelas? Why? Pewter is a business engineer and a brilliant scientist. Currently, he is responsible for maintaining the sync machine and preparing syncs. He also invented Aiba and set her personality to his liking. Okay, well. Alright, there's still so many people we haven't met. Okay, and I don't think any of these are, like, really I need to be looking at. These are just, like, extras, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna, wait. There's a thing for the Illuminati. Hold on. Shovel Forge. AKA Minecraft. Okay, yeah, we don't need to look at those. Alright, back to this.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Yeah, that really sucks for Date, too. Like, I mean, I don't know Renju. I assume that he was, like, shady and stuff, but he could have been a good guy. Oh my god, Pewter, you scared the crap out of me. I didn't know you were in here. I forgot you were there. I just saw the, like, side of him. Let's talk to Pewter first, I guess. You seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Also, I just thought of something. So, Date said that he's like not a part of the... He's not a detective and he's not part of the crimes unit. Which means that there is a crimes unit here. Are they not also investigating this right now? Like, why are we investigating this if we're not a detective? That's just thinking out loud. Peter looks surprisingly serious. Why are you here anyway? Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Yep.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I don't know, because like one of my things is that case that happened 6 years ago where someone was clearly taking people's left eyes. And we were obviously involved in some way. I don't know how. But that makes me suspicious.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye
Yes.
6 years ago.
Can you
correct?
tell me about it? What happened? Were you there?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Okay. That's good to know. Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Yeah, like, I work here? Why are you here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Okay. Boss, what you got? How about you? You getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father.
Dang, that's, we were already, like... I don't know if it ever specifically said... I don't think her mother lived with us. It never said that. So Mizuki was just living with us and not with her parents. So are we going to be looking after her for, like, real now? Not like we weren't before, but...
I hope she'll be okay.
Okay, about... Wait, I want to look at you first. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired like me. About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but... Renju was murdered.
Oh my god, he was? No.
No way this was a suicide.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to string yourself up by the top jaw.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
Uh-huh. You still gonna tell me that the case 6 years ago isn't relevant to me?
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Hello? Peter, let's talk.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Yes, thanks.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak.
Also, I just realized Date hit a wall with asking his boss about a case 6 years ago. He literally has an AI eyeball that has access to the internet to look up anything that he wants. He could have just been like, hey, Aiba, can you look into a case that happened 6 years ago and tell me about it? And he didn't.
The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
If this is gonna be like we were keeping it from you because you were involved in it in some way, that's dumb. And very unprofessional. Tell me.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
Down at HQ. Are we not at the headquarters?
To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
These are, I guess, the victims?
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Okay.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
Their eyes were missing?
They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Oh, interesting. It was the right eyeball that time, not the left one. Huh. And there were 4. The boss said that, like, there's no way that it can be the same person. So I would think that she would have a reason for saying that, or a good reason for saying that, but honestly, I don't know. But if it were the same person, I wonder, because there was 4 last time, is there going to be 4 this time?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Thank you, Aiba. I am aware of that.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay. Wait, can I also talk to Peter? Does he also have things to say? No. Okay. Was this Cyclops captured? I assume not. Then why...
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Then why did you say that there's no way that it can be the same killer?
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
Boss?
No, that's impossible.
Yeah, can you elaborate?
Why?
Please?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
Okay, but that was relevant the first time the murder happened.
Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Uh-huh, okay, but you said it wasn't relevant when there was only a woman killed.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
Uh-huh.
But Shoko and Renju...
It was their left eye. So?
We're missing their left eye.
Maybe he's going after left eyes this time. You don't know.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Okay. I'm more willing to listen to Pewter.
The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Okay.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Yeah, there could be a reason why the right eyes were taken one way and the left eyes were taken another. I don't think that's enough of a reason to be like, it definitely can't be the same person.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Okay, you definitely have another reason, and I think it involves me.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
How do you know? That bothers me. That bothers me quite a bit.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Thank you, Date. She's probably gonna be like, no, but thank you.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories.
Okay, so they really are keeping things like very
All
secret.
lacking credibility and evidence.
Ask Pewter about it.
Damn it.
Pewter, can you tell me?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
Okay. I wish I understood more of, like, what Date's actual job is. Because at the beginning of the game, it sounded like this, like, isn't his job to go where the dead bodies are and stuff. But now he's just doing that? Oh my god, how'd you get in my car?
Latte, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower
How'd she
than
get in my
usual.
car?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
Wait, is she just, like, sneaking into our
No.
car?
What about the back seat?
Back seat.
Oh my god, she did sneak into our car. Hello, why are you in here?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Oh my god. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Oh my god. Okay, Mizuki, what are you doing?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
I mean, gotta give it to her. She's at least, like, trying to do something about it.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
How'd you get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door.
You just leave your car
Been here for like
locked?
10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Also, you should definitely be locking your car, because it's the charging station for your eye.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Nice weather we're having, huh?
You have nothing to talk about. You don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult. Shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Not really. What if I want to talk about the weather? The weather. The weather. What if I'm a meteorologist and it's my passion?
Damn. What a brat.
Do you want to catch the suspect? What kind of question is that? Hold on,
What
let's
are you
look
looking
her.
at me for? Watch the road.
I have two eyes that can move independently of each other.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
What? Do you want to catch the suspect? Of course she does.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still
Oh.
and moping all day.
You meant, do you personally want to be the one to catch the suspect? Not, do you want the suspect to be caught?
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're not even a teenager yet.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Yeah.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
That's not... Listen, you don't want to be thrusting a bunch of, like, responsibility onto young children just because they act more mature. They're still children.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
You can be smart, but you still need to be treated in a certain way if you are a child. You need to be given a certain amount of, like, freedom and not have a bunch of responsibility put upon you that's bad for you.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Okay.
Shoko had a secret?
What was the secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I was like, did we?
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
You don't want to be messing with, like, stuff like that. Maybe she did something, got in trouble.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
I don't know why she's taking that badly. I would have taken it as a compliment.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
I mean, you are a creepy pervert. Smelling people's shoes.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
There's 0 again. Also, it says Sunfish Pocket on it. Wait, where are we? Hold on, I didn't read what it said. Oops. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Oh, we're just using the regular caution tape this time.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
He's just bringing young people to every crime scene.
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
This is an interesting looking place. An interesting maid cafe. I've never been to a maid cafe, but this is not what I expected. Is this Kagami? Inspector. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name
Oh,
is Kagami.
it actually is you. Hey, Kagami. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
What was your name?
It's Kagami.
Okay. Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
See, everyone calls me a detective, but I said that I'm not a detective. Is that just like what we say because people aren't supposed to know about our department or whatever? And what was your...
Kagami?
Okay. Another inspector. I hope he finds some clues. What was his name?
I told you, it's Kagami.
Right.
I told you my name like 5 times.
Okay, you were yelling that time, so I didn't hear what you said. I, of course, remembered his name. Why does it still allow me to ask, though? His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Does he... I got an achievement for that. Is he having a fun time with this too? Inspector is investigating something. Okay. Trident.
Is that a spear?
No,
It more
it's a
closely
trident.
resembles a harpoon of sorts.
It's a
I
trident.
believe this is a trident.
Okay.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renji was stabbed.
Is there only a singular trident in the air? No, there's multiple. A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Chair. Table. Can't find any clues. Are we supposed to be looking for clues? Am I just wasting my time? Wooden barrel. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. Oil drum. This oil drum must be some kind of interior
The
decor.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Thank you. I
It
needed
weighs
to know that.
approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
That's like a... That feels like heavy for it to be empty. Let me check inside. X-ray. Any clip? Oh, there is something in here.
What?
I was not expecting
There's
that.
something inside.
There is something inside. I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Dude, I guess maybe some oil drums
Let's
don't.
open it.
Why is it showing me the... Why did it show
This is-
the maids of the maid cafe? Watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Okay, interesting.
No doubt about it.
Is there something important about that he would have like put it in the oil barrel knowing that something was about to happen
But
to
how
him?
did this get here?
Oh, okay. Oil drum. Has a 200-liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds when empty. This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid. Wow, thank you. Why is it still allowing me to... X-ray again? Renju's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. Okay.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Alright.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself.
So, not killed here once again. Killed somewhere else and brought here.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Assumedly in the same spot that Shoko was killed.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
It also must have been considerably difficult to get a dead body in here without people noticing. Based on the, like, image of this place, this is in a busier part
What do you mean?
of town, right?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
That does not look like someone who weighs 158 pounds. That looks like someone who weighs more than that.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Of course. I won't tell you though. Why did it say he weighed 160? And he was definitely murdered somewhere else than here. His eye is open. His right eye is still there. Face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
I was gonna say, is it for the removal of the eye? But did they find that in Shoko?
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Okay. Face again. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Can't do the hook. Neck. Looks like he was strung up by the neck. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face
Okay.
shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Explains why his eyes
Both
open.
are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth.
Huh.
The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
Yesterday around 8 p.m. Huh.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Again, no fingerprints. The person knows how to wear gloves. Got it. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Anything else here? Oh, right. Eye. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Okay. A doorway to the kitchen. What? Evidence marker. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put to track evidence of the scene. Yeah. Beer keg. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to the 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Okay. 3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Menu. The store's
Dragon's
menu.
Palace pasta, 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Yeah, that seems expensive for...
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Yeah, I don't think so. That's like $18. Store's menu. Policeman, what's the status?
Nothing special.
Thanks. The officer is guarding the doorway. Oh, there's a security camera. By the looks of it. Officers guarding the doorway. This club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Aiba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Yeah.
Searching.
Are there records for an elevator being used? I guess you could be able to do that. I hadn't
Found it.
thought of
The
that.
elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m.
So, only 55 minutes after he was murdered, he was
The
brought
weight of
here.
the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, I can't do math. So the other person weighed... There was another, like, 150-ish pounds? If I'm thinking of that correctly. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night. 8:55, and with about 310 pounds inside. Okay. Surveillance.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Alright.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Wait, I didn't get to talk to
Mizuki,
Mizuki.
you ready to leave?
No.
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Who? These police? Actually, thank you, because I still wanted to look at stuff. So there's no footage of the incident. Pictures. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working
What are
here.
you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Hi, Mizuki. Any places you can think of that I don't know
Well,
about?
there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do not know that place. Mizuki is looking this way. Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Oh.
I'll call him.
Right, he likes maid cafes.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Okay, what about Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. That is worrying. That is
Have
worrying.
any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Let's go find Ota then. Maybe he would know, since he stalks her. Okay. Let's go.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble.
Okay, I just had to step away for a second because someone knocked on my door and I don't know why. I didn't answer it because I never answer my door. But there was nothing left at my door and... I don't know. I don't know why they knocked on my door. Anyway.
Let's head out.
Okay.
Right. Matsushita Diner is where we're going. I think that's what I clicked on, yeah. Let's go. Doesn't even say what time it is.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, here for your son again.
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
Did we not even tell her our name last time?
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
can help me by allowing me to look at all
Salt,
this stuff.
pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
What?
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
Ew? What does that mean? None of us can figure out what that juice is. Chopsticks. The disposable kind. A menu. There's a menu on the
Kuroda
table.
Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What?
What is wrong with this restaurant?
What is that? Huh? There's a menu. I didn't like look around this place the first time. Oops. Counter. Oh.
Oh, it's Nasabo from that band Magnusspiel.
I have no idea who that is.
Some celebrity's autograph. All of this is the same celebrity. Poster. A beer
Hey
ad on the wall.
Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay. Can I click on anything in the kitchen? Kitchen. I can see a kitchen area past the counter. Is there a microwave? That's a fridge? It looks like a refrigerator. Beer cases. Can I click on the slippers now? No. Table. Cushion.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
Huh?
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
What? Small sitting cushion. Window. More lucky cats. Yesterday, Aiba was saying that if you meow in front of a lucky cat, you have good fortune. I wonder if that's true. You should try meowing in front of it then. What's this? Calendar. It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is odd. Oh, this is old. It's also odd. An old calendar on the wall. Clock.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Was this supposed to be a joke? The gears have stopped turning. Why is everything in here broken? Well, not broken. The calendar's not broken, but not unlike Mayumi. Okay. Sliding door. The doorway to the store. Table. Chair. Round
It looks
chair?
like a chocolate button with legs.
It looks like a chair.
Looks like a stool to me, actually. It's a round chair. Okay. Menus. Menus written on the wall on Tenzaku paper. Okay. I think that's enough. Hello. Where's your husband? Just... Wait, no. I want to compliment her first. You're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Alright, now that we've complimented her, let's ask if her husband's around.
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
I am a little bit worried for her. We've been in here twice. She says it gets really busy, but there's never been anyone in here. We've asked about her husband twice, and she's been like, oh, he's like somewhere. He never tells me where he's going. And she also said that her memory was really bad.
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
When was the last time you saw him?
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
I'm more so worried. Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is her omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Before I ask about Ota, does Mizuki have anything to say? Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda.
Have you ever seen people in here?
I've been here a few times.
Mizuki's standing next to me. Hold on, there's a photograph. Oh, just lets me look at the
Singing door.
A swinging door.
Photo. Family photo. Can I look at it? Okay. Oops. Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just worried for that woman's memory. Lemniscape. Let's go.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
What the f- We didn't talk to her the first time. I didn't think she'd, like, have a voice or be a person.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
What?
Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
You've seen me in here.
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Hello. Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
Oh, jeez.
Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky in a weird way.
Dude, careful. You're talking in front of his daughter.
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Uh-huh. What's gonna happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Oh my god, I want to walk away. Let's leave, Mizuki.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Did you happen to see Ota here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Alright, hold on, let me look at her. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Aset?
Oh, look at her dancing!
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
The underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
Is that like in this office building? It's weird that Ota isn't here.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure.
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
What? Well, I have. Receptionist. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Oh my god. A reception desk. Logo. Lemniscate. Now what? What are we doing? Do you know this receptionist? Obviously she does.
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like, we hang out, we party.
What?
We do not party.
Hey, hey.
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Yeah.
Renju.
I mean, just because she talks that way doesn't mean she's bad at her job. Mizuki's standing next to me. Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Golden Yokocho. We haven't been here before. Okay.
Is this it?
I don't know, is it? Queen Phantom, huh?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Oh, so a place to drink, probably?
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
Since they're drinking buddies?
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Okay.
Where is
Alright.
everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
Mama?
In other news,
I was like, is there a reason we're slow zooming on this radio?
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Okay.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Why was that a thing that it said? I feel like they wouldn't just do that unless it was relevant. But I think that this is where we'll stop, and then we'll explore all the stuff in this place. And hopefully find where people are. I mean, Iris is doing a podcast, but don't know where Ota is. Yeah. So I guess until next time, everyone, take care and bye-bye.